782 followers. That's how many followers I've lost this month. And that might sound crazy. You're probably like, what? I thought you build brands. I thought you generate more followers. I do. On the flip side, this quarter of this year, we've done over 100 million views for our clients alone, and we've generated tens of thousands of followers. And for myself, for some weird reason, I stopped posting content. This month I've only posted 3 shorts, and I haven't posted YouTube videos at all. I've been slacking. And I'm realizing like how it is. It can be difficult to have to sit down and have to make these videos and have to put yourself in this environment when you got everything else going on in business, especially when you're stressed out and there's all these different moving pieces. Content, it gets put on the back burner. It becomes another chore, another task that you have to do. And when you have everything else to do, it gets put at the very bottom of that task list. And I'm realizing prior to me running this media company, I generated all of my money inside of my coaching business through my personal brand, through going out, creating content, through documenting my journey, through sharing it with more people, and leveraging my social media platforms. It actually was the thing that was driving the growth. And now that I have taken my foot off the gas, I've watched it directly impact my business. It's impacted the amount of lead flow that I have. Our pipeline has absolutely dried up. And I don't want to say it's dried up, but it has definitely slowed down. That is for sure. And I am losing followers. My brand is depleting. And so here I am. I'm realizing that even in the moments where life gets hard, things get stressful, I'm going through shit right now that could be a benefit to you. And you can actually learn from me. And there's situations that I'm gonna go through in life that I will more than likely be able to inspire you or the next guy with, or next gal with, just through the moments that I'm actively living in right now. So here I am. I'm getting vulnerable, I'm being real, I'm making the content, and I understand it. You probably know that you need to be making content. Dude, if you're a founder, you're like me, you're between $1 million to $25 million a year, maybe even more, whatever it is, and you know you need to be making content, because let's be honest, all right? 25 years from now, every business is going to rely on social media and on advertisements and on AI, and if you do not get ahead of it right now, your competitors are gonna have hundreds of thousands of followers, and by the time that you even think about it, or by the time you ever choose to start, you are going to struggle to catch up, because your entire market has already gotten miles ahead of you. Right now, the window's open, and the window is not gonna close for a while, because again, you feel it, all right? Getting started in this space, it's not the easiest thing to do. I mean, we're working with guys in the roofing space and in the electric space who are absolutely gonna become category experts in their field, and everybody's gonna know who they are, because, dude, there's not a lot of famous electricians, there's not a lot of famous plumbers, there's not a lot of famous roofers, but we are absolutely going to be the ones to build those guys. Because let's be honest, we're working right now, my business partner, all right, he exited a roofing company for 9 figures. Think about how many roofing companies there are in the world, how many people could learn from him, how his story could impact all of the businesses. It's even impacting businesses like mine. I'm not even in the roofing world. I'm in a service-based business. Obviously, we sell media and content packages, but his advice, the things that he's gone through in business, I'm able to take and learn from right now. And because of my network, again, I'm learning things on a day-to-day basis. So I have so much information and knowledge that I can bring to you. Things that I'm learning about content, things that I'm learning about AI, things that I'm learning about the freaking future of this space. All right, I'm sitting here with freaking Caden right now creating content, and we literally 3 hours ago, we were like, dude, we don't really want to do this. We've been kind of in a funk, and that's okay. You're gonna get into funks. You're gonna go through shit moments, and you know, to be quite honest, we had a business partner who left just a couple of weeks ago, and it, for a period of time, threw us off. It was stressful. And now, here we are, we're like, bro, tired or not, stressed or not, frustrated or not, we're gonna get in front of the fucking camera and we're gonna make content. Caden just set the teleprompter up, we freaking wrote out an entire script. It was a badass video. And here I am, unscripted, okay? Some of these videos that we're gonna make, they're gonna be unscripted, they're gonna be raw, and some of them, I'm gonna think through them. I'm gonna put time into writing out my words and giving you guys the best version of me, okay? Just because I script something doesn't mean that it's not authentic. It's coming from me. All right, you guys are gonna have AI videos and prompts and stuff like that that are gonna come through. But let's be honest. How often do you talk to your AI? Does your AI know you? When you need a question answered about you, about your business, about your environment, who do you ask? Do you ask your friends or do you ask your chat? Because I know who I ask. I'm asking my ChatGPT. My ChatGPT sometimes knows me better than I know me, right? So obviously, when I write out a script, I'm gonna run that thing through my ChatGPT so that I can articulate my words better, so that I can make sure that what I'm saying is the best. But then there's gonna be moments like this, where I'm gonna get real, I'm gonna get raw, and I'm not gonna script a damn thing. And I'm gonna just make these videos. These are the same videos that we're making for our clients right now that are doing thousands of views, that are drawing in tens of thousands of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars. Okay, we worked with a guy, we helped him set up a video, all right, and that video did 1.3 million views. Not only that, but we drove traffic directly to a webinar that did over $250,000 in a day. Do you understand? So this is the power of making content. Right now, I have to get in front of the camera because I have a business. I have a team. I have people that are relying on me, and I'm in a big ass city where people want content. People want what I have, and I have to be able to make sure that they know about it. Could I throw money in marketing? Absolutely. Am I going to? Absolutely. But at the same time, why would I not take advantage of the free resources that are right here in front of me? This camera, I have sure invested into this. I've invested into my team, but that's why we built the full collection. Because if you're a founder, if you're a business owner, you know you need content. But getting an editor, getting a videographer, getting a social media manager, a project manager, distribution, all that is a pain in the fucking ass. Let's be honest. I know because I'm the one running the business. I built an entire media department, and you're probably watching this and have tried to do it yourself, and you understand how much of a pain in the ass it is. That's why we made the full collection, so that we can take the pain of the ass off your plate. You get access to our teams, you get access to the resources, and you don't have to think about it. You get to show up, you get to sit in front of the camera, and you get to make content. That's the beauty of what we're building here. Right now, we're in Nashville, Tennessee. We get the opportunity to work with some of the best people in this city, some of the biggest names, some of the biggest entrepreneurs. And what's crazy is their names are huge in this city, but people do not know them nationwide. That's what we're here for. We want to be able to join these people and embed ourselves into their team. We want them to feel like we are one with their culture. We are one with their team, right? They're able to fit in with us. When we show up, look, we're building relationships with creatives, with artists and people in this area who we can confidently rely on to build these projects. We just brought on, and people ask us, who does the full collection serve? We serve businesses, we serve founders. We serve those who want to create content. That's why we're called the full collection. And people always told me, Blake, you need to niche down. Well, do I need to niche down? Because I have the ability and I'm able to, in an amazing way, serve events and venues, but I can also build personal brands for founders, but we can also come in and shoot commercials. And I've been able to curate that through my network, through what I've learned through this time. So why would I box myself in and only serve the personal brands? Why would I only serve the businesses? Why would I only serve the venues? I'm not. I have the capabilities of serving them all because of what I have been building over the last 4 years, and I'm gonna lean into that, and that's what the full collection is. So if you own event space, if you're wanting to put on an event, or maybe, again, you own a venue, or you are an entrepreneur and a founder and you want to build your personal brand, or maybe you just own a restaurant down the road and you want to shoot a commercial for your business, we at the Full Collection have the capabilities of doing that. And I don't think enough people know about that. And why? Because like I said, I lost 700 followers this month and I haven't been making content, and it's directly impacting my brand. So how much do you think this is impacting your brand? If you were to sit down in front of this camera and you put out a YouTube video every single week and a daily short, do you think that your brand is gonna grow, or do you think that it's gonna fall behind? Just be honest. Do you think putting the content out is actually gonna put you further back? Hell no. Hell no. I can guarantee you that you waste an hour of your day on the phone talking to people for too long, or scrolling, or doing something else that is not actually moving the needle in your business. I can promise you, creating content is gonna move the needle in your business. And I know because it's done it for me. I'm doing it for people every single day. And for the last 4 years, I've been able to generate over $10 million for our clients, going on $13 million for our clients in trackable revenue. Everybody asks me, how do you track it? It's because we count our dollars per view. You gotta get good at knowing your numbers, your KPIs. If you're really a business owner, you'll understand that the more audience, the more attention that you have, the bigger audience that is on your brand, the more money you're gonna make. Look, I could sit here and ramble on and on and on, but I'm sitting here in front of this camera because I need it too. So let's get real. Let's all join in. Let's all freaking create content. Whether you do it with me or whether you do it with the videographer down the road, I don't give a shit. But let's all start making content.